In today's progressive world, women now play a decisive role, empowered by countless ventures for self-growth and development. And in our country's thriving MSME or micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises sector, it's the women who run and lead their own businesses to success. 32-year-old dried fish trader Fanny Azanes has always had a strong acumen and drive for business, one that was sharpened by harsh realities at a very young age.
Bata pa lang po ako, talagang negosyante na ako. Naiyak talaga ako pag naalala ko yung buhay ko namin doon kasi sobrang hirap. Talagang motivated ako na sabi ko, hindi ganito lagi ang buhay. Kailangan magsikap para makahaon. Sabi ni Mama, tignan tayo sa ganito. Tutulong ako kasi malaking tulong na din po sa pag-aaral ko. At yung mga kapatid ko po. Kaya talagang hasang-asa ako sa negosyo.
But her success journey as dried fish trader didn't just come overnight, as Fanny had to walk a road filled with hardships and immense sacrifices just to build her enterprise.
Una po, ayaw pa ako payagan nila, Papa. Marami yung kapatid kong lalaki, dapat sila. Pero sabi ko, hindi pwedeng ganito. Hindi kami aon sa hirap.
20 na lang.
32-year-old entrepreneur Jennifer Chancoco also had a similar journey. Behind the success of her boutique store in Pili, Camarines Sur is also a story of perseverance, a strong desire to rise out of poverty.
Dati po akong tindera sa palengke. So walang kakayahan yung magulang ko na pag-aralin ako. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, hindi kasi pwedeng ganito lang eh. Pag nakikita ko po yung mga estudyante na naglalakad tapos naka-uniform, parang sabi ko, dapat ganyan din ako.
Through sheer grit and determination, Jennifer was able to finish her studies, earning a degree in secondary education, major in mathematics. She eventually became a teacher, but the call for entrepreneurship has always been there.
Nung bago pa lang po kami mag-asawa, niyaya ko po siya na magkaroon ng negosyo na gulayan. So agad-agad, nag-loan kami.
For 33-year-old food house and pasalubong store owner Rowena Ermino, running a business is both passion and a necessity. A lifeline to aid the expenses for her then ailing husband.
Dialysis patient po siya. Yung 5 years niyang dialysis is napaka-komplikado kasi yun po ang time na nagaano po yung mga komplikasyon sa kanyang puso, nag-high blood po siya. Inano po talaga namin na maging kidney transplant na siya.
Despite the difficulties, the business enabled Rowena to provide for her family and her husband's medical needs. But then, the pandemic happened.
Inabot po kami ng lockdown, pandemic. Nalugi po kami. Halos lahat ng stocks po namin ay nabulok. Yung mga pili candies, lahat po ng piliro, lahat po hindi namin napakinabangan.
And with the uncertainty brought upon by the imposed quarantine and lockdowns, the fledgling businesses of Jennifer and Fanny also suffered a huge setback. Still, the determined businesswomen didn't lose hope.
Yung pagsimula ko ng ukay, struggle agad. Sabi ko noon, tama ba na nag-order ako ng ukay o wala sa timing, baka hindi to para sa akin. Pero sabi naman ng asawa ko noon, in every crisis, there is an opportunity.
Si Mama po kasi namatay siya through pandemic and 6 days lang po pagitan nila ni Papa. Nagsimula naman sa pinakasimula. Sabi ko, since naranasan ko yung kahirapan noon, hindi pwedeng bumalik na naman ako. Kaya gumawa talaga ako ng paraan.
Hindi kami nawala ng pag-asa. Napakagaan ng feeling namin ni husband na manalig lang tayo sa Panginoon. Kaya natin tong malagpasan, diskarte, yun talagang kailangan.
And recognizing the critical role of these businesses, not just for the economy, but also for the families of those who run it, the Standard Chartered Foundation launched a COVID-19 recovery program in partnership with one of the biggest microfinance institutions in the Philippines, providing the much-needed resources and guidance to empower MSMEs to help them recover from the pandemic.
Micro, small, and medium enterprises, they are really the backbone of the Philippine economy. Small businesses comprise 99% of enterprises in the country, and 50% of these businesses are actually women-led. And in fact, according to the Department of Trade and Industry, more than 60% of new enterprises registered in 2020, which is really the start of the global pandemic, are women-owned.
The main purpose of the program was a COVID recovery program for the young nanays. With DSPI, we are serving already 4 generations. When we did the screening of people who really wanted to realize what blessing is coming from Standard Chartered Bank with the recovery program, we made sure that this will be a commitment on their part. We started with 300 beneficiaries. Now on our second cycle, because one cycle takes you 6 months, they fully paid the loan. Now on the second cycle, they are now increasing the loan availment because they saw in themselves that they can do it.
Filipinos are known for persistence and resilience, adaptable and strong even in the face of adversity. And through the Futuremakers initiative of the oldest international bank in the country, the marginalized young women have been enabled to overcome overwhelming challenges like the COVID-19 pandemic.
Futuremakers by Standard Chartered is the global program of the bank which tackles inequality by promoting greater economic inclusion, supporting the disadvantaged women, especially the young women, by helping them to earn, learn, and grow. So we do this through skills training, capacity building, microfinancing, all helping them by increasing their chances of getting employed.
Extending support, mentorship, and resources to entrepreneurs like Fanny, Rowena, and Jennifer by partnering with one of the largest microfinance institutions in the country.
We thought and we feel that the best way really to deliver our objective of supporting the young women business owners is really through microfinancing.
Through the program, Jennifer was able to borrow enough capital that enabled her to sell in bulk for her clothing business.
Pangarap ko pong maging supplier ng bulto. Pero wala akong kapital. So sabi ko naman sa asawa ko, pag ito na-approve, para sa akin to, ito yung sagot na hinihingi ko.
Napakaganda niya, pwede pang lakad.
And even with the challenge of the pandemic, Jennifer showed resilience by adapting to live online selling. Though it was a slow grind at first, her business finally gained traction, magnifying her customer base beyond her expectations.
Nung nagsimula po ako mag-live selling, ang followers ko lang po nasa 800. Tapos ngayon po, after 1.5 year ng pagla-live selling, 4,000 plus na din po yung followers namin.
Rowena was also able to turn the hardship brought upon by the pandemic into profit, being able to reach a wider customer base as well, thanks to online selling.
Nag-online selling po ako ng mga pansit, spaghetti, pero po may isang customer po na nag-order ng palabok. After po nun, hindi ko po inaasahan na magugustuhan nila hanggang sa paulit-ulit na po itong ino-order ng mga suki ko po dito sa Sorsogon.
The success of her business also paved the way for her husband's kidney transplant operation.
Nakasurvive po siya dahil tinangkilik ng mga tao dito sa Sorsogon, yung aming pansit malabon.
Fanny was also able to expand the operations of her dried fish trading business thanks to the funding she received from the program.
Nakilala ko through online din po. Dati ang pangarap ko lang is makapag-deliver ako ng isang sako, makadeliver lang ako ng 10 kilos. Sobrang happy na ako niyan. Pero ngayon, everyday po may nag-order sa akin. Actually, kahit hindi na akong post, nag-message na lang sila sa akin. Pinakamataas ko po, 4,000 kilos in one day po.
And as her business grew, so too are her goals and investment for other livelihood opportunities.
Yung ibang tubo ko po sa pangingisda is andun po sa tindahan. So doon naman po kami kumuha ng pangkain namin. Sa ano naman po, sa silugan is on call na lang po siya. 100 packs, 150 packs. Di ba pag na-aim na natin yung goal natin, may another goal na naman tayo. And si next goal ko naman po is makaroon na po yung sariling akin na po na bilaran and makaroon po ng sasakyan po talaga para hindi na kayo mahirapan sa pag-deliver.
More than providing access to funding, the program aims to give inspiration for its beneficiaries and other micro and small entrepreneurs, helping them aspire to become the best version of themselves through a holistic approach.
The marketing program of Standard Chartered Bank created awareness among themselves that I can be like them. And the planning that was learned from them is you plan whom you want to be in 1 year, in 2 years, in 3 years. And it really is workable as long as you have a program to nurture it.
The pandemic and the program has shown that even under the toughest conditions, we Filipinos will always find the resolve and strength to thrive and prosper. Just like Jennifer, Fanny, and Rowena, whose potential remains limitless, empowered, and enabled by the program.
Nagpapasalamat po ako sa kanila dahil po kung hindi ko po sila nakilala, wala po ang Wenais. Gusto ko pong maging malaki po ang Wenais, makakalagay po ako ng mga ibang branches pa po. Gusto po namin mag-asawa makatulong pa sa ibang tao na makapagbigay kami ng trabaho.
Sobrang thankful kasi kung wala sila, na-imagine ko parang paano ako magsisimula. Talagang andyan po sila para sa akin. Hanggang ngayon, ino-offeran nila ako. It's a big opportunity naman po para sa akin.
Na-approve po ni TSPI in partnership with Standard Chartered yung loan ko. Kaya po yung shop ko po ngayon na 4x5 ay mag-expand po. Magiging na po siyang 8x10. Gusto ko din magkaroon din po ng iba pang branches.
And through programs such as the Futuremakers initiative, taking a leap of faith can be very rewarding, especially with the right partner to tap and nurture your potential.
Other than just giving them financing or access to funding, which is also very important, we feel that it's equally important to teach them really the right attributes of what an entrepreneurship is. Yung makita lang namin na natulungan namin sila, lumaki ulit ang kanilang mga businesses, really improve on their life and living conditions is very inspiring for us to see.